Morning, everyone. We'll officially call to order the regular meeting of the City of Charlestown Board of Public Works that is June 18th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
Too early.
Too early for some.
I hope I get paid more today.
We'll double your pay.
Okay.
He doesn't get paid.
No.
All right, we'll begin as our custom with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Have a roll call. Arnie Thompson.
Here.
Maggie Wild. Mayor Hodges is present. We have the Deputy Clerk Treasurer Lacey Gammons with us and our City Attorney Perry McCall. We have an agenda that's been provided. I do need to make some amendments to that agenda. We have several claims that I need to add that I'll read in individually during our claims process. And then we also need to add in our new business at the top of the list, swearing in of the new Charlestown Police Officer, Luke Eskins. With those amendments, entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Ernie Thompson. Second by Maggie Wild. Any other edits or questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Since I have so many claims to read in, what we'll do with the standing business is we'll go ahead and entertain each item separately, just so that we don't get lost in the claims this time. So first up are minutes from June 5th, 2024. Need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Motion by Maggie Wild.
I'll second.
Second by Ernie Thompson. Any edits to the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That's unanimous. So you have your current claims that were provided, and then I have some additionals to read in. Basically, these were invoices that we were still collecting before the claims were mailed out. These are some of the camps and stuff that we do, where they enroll in the camp, we collect, and then we pay, so we're not out any money. And those are for Rebecca Putman with ensembles for the Hamel Camp Theater Program, $1,350. For Rebecca Putman with ensembles. Carrie, I think you gave me two of those. Right. I have the same invoice.
One doesn't say pirate?
Nope. They both say Hamel Camp. Is one for the pirate camp?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they the same amount?
No.
Okay, we'll pause on that. Carrie, be right back. Keep going on the others. I have with George Snyder, this is the Murder Mystery Dinner Show for Thursday night, $1,050. I have Amy Black Benavides, this is for food, cake pops for the Murder Mystery Show, $300. And then we have the musician that we had approved last time, we have his invoice. This is for the Balloon Glow, the Brady Evans Band at $300. He's grabbing the other one. We'll circle back around on it, we'll just add it to the end of our agenda. But I need the claims, I need a motion to approve the existing claims with these added.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ernie Thompson, second by Maggie Wild. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? That's unanimous. And then our payroll allowance docket from May 27th to June 9th. Need a motion to approve. I have a motion by Maggie Wild,
I'll second.
second by Ernie Thompson. Any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. It's unanimous. Do we have anyone signed up for public comment?
So you got three names on.
That might be old. If you're in the audience and you're making public comment, stand up. Nope, those are old.
Those cops back there.
Come on, come on.
It's just the cops back there.
Everyone's saying it.
Corporal Lyons, did you have anything you just needed to say today?
You sure about that?
You've got a lot of complaints going up here. I got one, the chief said he'd never be back here, and he's been here every meeting since he's been chief. Every meeting.
We just received the other claims. So this is for Rebecca Putman ensembles with Pirate Camp, another theater camp, $1,710. Need a motion to approve
I'll
that.
make that motion.
Motion by Ernie Thompson, second by Maggie Wild. Any questions on those additional claims? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That is unanimous. That's trash. And Carrie will get all those executed for you. All right. No public comment, got the claims approved, no old business, moving on to new business. Chief Cruzy did have a point. You did tell us that you weren't gonna come back every single meeting with business, but here you are yet again. But it's a good day, and that's good. So if you wanna come on up and introduce.
Well, I'd like to see everybody, so.
You must, you must.
All right. Well, I have Mr. Luke Eskins here with me today. You can come on up. He started the hiring process earlier this year, at the beginning of the year. He's done the fitness test, written test, background investigations, and interviews with us and the mayor. And we believe that Mr. Eskins would be a great fit for our family here at Charlestown, and he'd be a great addition to help serve our community.
It's in your fine print, you can't pull me over, you know.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
You gotta read all that fine print.
So what I'd be asking you all for today is a motion and vote to have Mr. Eskins sworn in as our.
If you read the fine print, I'll make that motion.
All right.
We'll have a
Put that
motion
in.
anyway. Marty Thompson, second by Maggie Wild. Any questions for Chief Cruz? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that is unanimous. Let's get you sworn in, young man. All right, Luke, if you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me, please, sir. I, Luke Eskins,
I, Luke Eskins,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
protect, and defend
protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States of America
of the United States
and the Constitution and laws
and the Constitution and
of
laws
the state of Indiana
of the state of Indiana
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign or domestic,
foreign or domestic,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and justly
and justly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of an officer of the Charlestown Police Department
of an officer of the Charlestown Police Department
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my abilities, so help me God.
Congratulations.
It says foreign and domestic, is actually already.
What?
So when it says against foreign and domestic, you're the domestic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric is definitely in the
I hope you didn't bring any drugs, Tony, and dope back here. Dog's asleep right now.
All right, congratulations. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Oh, my bad. I got here too quick. Okay.
He's already done all that.
Here we
Yes.
go, ready?
Now he just wants these reads in it.
2, 3. All right. Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chief. Always a good day. Welcome aboard, Mr. Eskins. Now, Officer Eskins.
Oh.
All right, and then next up, we have a CSX agreement. We need, Perry McCall was gonna, explain that to us, but essentially, there's a CSX crossing that's being upgraded for the Shadow Lake development, and they'll be closing the one at Pike Street and opening that one. And CSX has reached out because ultimately the city will take responsibility for that crossing, and they need to know that we're okay accepting that responsibility.
Pretty much, I mean, it was gonna be redevelopment, and Jake over redevelopment, who's attorney for them, gives them advice, indicated what he thinks of the Board of Public Works issue. Suggested I reach out to Josh Hillman to get a contact person from CSX. Reached out to Josh Hillman. He basically was like, well, I don't know who to tell you at CSX, but this is what we're wanting you to do. Read the preliminary agreement, and if you have any comments, or great, but it's a CSX contract, so there's pretty much not any negotiation or changing with CSX. If you've known dealing with railroads in the past like I have, it's pretty much take it or leave it, we don't care. The only issue that CSX was concerned about, based upon the language with the city being responsible and there not being a mention of the contractor for construction, was the city going to take over and maintain. Today, basically, what I'm asking the board to do is agree that we will execute the preliminary agreement once it's a final agreement, and that the city will maintain, pay for that particular crossing. So that's where we're at. It's just really consensus today, because I asked them, do we need to vote on the agreement itself? Well, it's not ready yet, so, so that's where we're at on that.
And I mean, like I said, this replaces the more, I think, more dangerous crossing there at Pike Street, where you've got just that little bitty short entrance. They're doing the whole intersection upgrade and upgrading that crossing for Shadow Lake. We have talked to the redevelopment commission about making sure that that is a concrete crossing, not an asphalt crossing, because the concrete will last longer. Since the city will be taking it over, we want something with longevity that will hold up, and redevelopment is prepared to absorb potentially some extra costs that might go into making that concrete rather than asphalt. So we just need a motion and a vote of the board just to basically authorize to move forward with this engine. Okay. So we have a motion from Maggie Wild.
I'll second that one.
Second from Ray Thompson. Any other questions on that one? Okay, all in favor say aye. Aye. It's unanimous. So you can tell them that we have
That we have a consensus.
agreed to, that we will take responsibility for it.
We've agreed to agree.
We've agreed to agree. There we go. Hopefully we can get that done. I know that's the kind of final holdup on getting that intersection improvement completed with the light there and as traffic. It'll certainly make it easier on that development as it grows to, one, for them to be able to sell the property that they want to sell, if they know that they've got direct access off of 62 instead of having to come in Quality Corp right now, so. Things are looking good out there. They're in place. They're operational. They've moved in, so. And they've got more people looking at land, which is good. Okay, we've done the Blue Glow invoice with the claims, so next up we have the playground inflatables. Did you have anything, is this for the Blue Glow?
Yes.
Yes, Tiffany. So for the Blue Glow, we're going with the playground inflatables, and they staff these, correct? So the company that we're getting from actually provides staff to monitor the inflatables while they are up. This is for our Blue Glow Saturday night. And the amount is $514, so we need a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Motion from Marie Thompson, second from Maggie Wild. Any questions on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Do we have their W-9?
Yes.
Okay. Can you make sure that Clerk Treasurer's office gets a copy of that? And then the last thing on the agenda, we had our sanitation charge-offs for this month, the amount of $111.33. So I need a motion to approve those.
Motion.
I have a motion for Maggie Wild,
I'll second.
second for Marie Thompson. Any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that is unanimous. All right, if there's nothing else that needs to come before the board, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Motion from Ernie Thompson, second from Maggie Bauer. You bring Titus today, didn't you?
It's too early.
Did you not get the,
She did. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, you're adjourned. At least she had a proxy here.
They called.
Last time you just
I know.
missed, you were just not gonna be here.
I wasn't.